Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Purnima Espet. I am studying in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. My branch is CSC DS and my course is Object Oriented Programming with Java. Today's my topic is using the super keyword. We will move on to the first slide, that is Introduction to the super keyword. The super keyword in Java is a reference variable used to refer to the immediate parent object class. It is commonly used in the method overriding and the constructor chaining the scenarios. Understanding the super keyword is essential for the effectively managing the inheritance in the Java. Super keyword in Java, we are using the super dot variable or the super dot method for the methods. And then we will move on to the next slide, that is purpose of the super keyword. The purpose of the super keyword helps to the access the properties and methods of the parent class. It resolves the naming conflicts when a child class has the same method or the variable names as the parent class. Utilizing the super allows for the clearer and the more organized code when working with the inheritance. In this picture we can see that super keyword in the Java. Super keyword is a reference variable that is used for the refer parent class object. Super keyword is mainly used at three levels in the Java, that is at variable level, at a method level and the constructor level. We will move on to the next slide, that is the accessing the parent class methods. How to access the parent class methods in the Java by using the super keyword. You can invoke a method of the parent class using the super keyword, where this is the particularly useful during the method overriding to call the parent class's version of the method. By calling the parent method, you can extend its functionality in the child classes. We will move on to the next slide, that is the accessing the parent class variables. How to access the parent class variables. The super keyword can be used to access the parent class instance variables that are shadowed by the child class variables. This is helpful in ensuring that you can differentiate between the child and the parent variables. Using the super allows for a more explicit reference to the parent variables, improving the code reliability. And then we will move on to the next slide, that is the constructor chaining with the super keyword. The super keyword is used in the constructors to invoke the parent class's constructor. This ensures that the parent class is properly initialized before the child class's instructor executes. Constructor changing with a super is crucial for maintaining the integrity of the inheritance hierarchy. Here we can see that working of the constructor chaining in Java, that is by using the public class student. That's a class student is the class name, and here we are calls the default constructor, that is a student, and then string name. Inside the student we are inserting the string name, and then calls one argument constructor, that is a constructor with a one argument, that's a this keyword. Here student string name int roll. Here calls the two argument constructors, constructor with the two argument this of the name, and then here public static void main string argument student s is equal to the new student, that is a Ravi comma 101. And then we will move on to the next slide, that is the syntax of the using super. The basic syntax for the using the super keyword is a super. Within the constructor you can also pass the parameters to the super constructor. If the parent class has the parameterized constructors, proper syntax ensures that the parent class's constructor is called the correctly. Here in the picture we can see that the package in bench resources constructor example, two argument parameterized constructor. Here two arguments, that is a public class employee and another one is the public employee. Here we are parameterized the constructor. Constructing the object using the default constructor. Here we are constructing the new object by using the employee is equal to the new employee, and then here we are doing the compilation, and then we are seeing the errors behind it. And then we will move on to the next slide, that is a super with a method overriding. When overriding a method, you can see the super to call the method from the parent class. This allows you to augment the functionality of the parent method rather than the completely replacing it. Using the super in the overridden methods fosters code reuse and reduces the redundancy. Here in this picture we can see that public class crunchy 5 object overriding. Here we are seeing the overriding methods, and then we will move on to the next slide, that is the limitations of the super keyword. The super keyword can only be used within an instance method or the constructor. It can be used in the static methods since the static construct does not maintain an instance references. Understanding these limitations is crucial for avoiding the errors in your code. And then lastly, common use cases for the super keyword. Common scenarios for using the super include resolving the variable shadowing and calling the parent class methods. It is also frequently used in the complex classes, hierarchies involving the multiple levels of the inheritances. Recognizing when to use the super can lead to the cleaner, more and the maintainable code. And then finally the conclusion is the super keyword is an essential tool in the Java's inheritance model. It provides a way to access and utilize the parent class's features effectively and efficiently. And mastering the use of the super will enhance your coding proficiency and improve your understanding of the object-oriented programming in the Java. Here we can see we are creating the we are creating the person as the super keyword, or else it's a super class, and then here we are creating the another public class, that's a subclass. This is the example for this super keyword. Okay guys, thank you all. Please to like and share my videos.